It's important that we recognize Carrie's incredible, dedicated leadership, and so I'm so pleased she's getting this award. She has led us through one of the most complex and challenging things a faculty can do, and that's a curriculum redesign. She's led with respect, with inclusiveness, with the attention to equity, all those voices she's helped to bring together into this new curriculum. And our faculty survey of student responses after the first term have been excellent. So it's demonstrated that she's shown excellence in her leadership, and I'm so pleased she's being acknowledged for that leadership.
Communication about scientific discovery is really critical, especially in this era of misinformation. And so Dr. Dunn recognized the importance of being able to tell a story about scientific discovery, and most importantly, being able to translate it so you can emphasize its importance in community. He has a unique background in musical theater and drama, and so that brought to the fore his skill set while being able to translate science, very important. He has tenacious character and unstoppable creativity and a drive that led this program to its, I think, fruition and its sustainability since 2004.
Dr. Sarush Sabagan is an extraordinary designer of learning. He designs generative AI chatbots and simulations for his students that provide an experiential learning experience and is engaging for everyone. He's creative, innovative, and an inspiring colleague.
The thing I admire most about Jeremy is the sense of community that he's able to create within his saxophone studio. By modeling enthusiasm and high levels of professional excellence, he creates all sorts of opportunities for the students, both informal and formal. So they're doing things like chamber music and performances, but also observing and commenting on each other in masterclass situations. And the end result is that the students get all sorts of different learning opportunities, and I see them come out not only with a great sense of enthusiasm for the music and as fabulous musicians, but also with a great deal of respect for each other and a sense of looking out for each other, and that's something I really admire.
Kimley is an extraordinary colleague in so many ways. He's passionate about teaching, he's really devoted to his students, and he's got a remarkable knack for taking very complex, difficult material and distilling it in a way that students understand.
Qian Lu has created transformational educational environments in the Law and Society program, both in large classes and small advanced capstone seminars. And she has provided life-changing mentorship to undergraduate students in just her first 3 years at the University of Calgary. And she attends to every detail of teaching. This includes attending international meetings to learn the latest developments in Law and Society curriculum, the course design and the readings that she assigns, and the activities, both large and small, that she assigns in all classes. She is a role model and an inspiration to undergraduates at the University of Calgary.
Durga is just a fantastic professor in every way. She has really approached all of her classes with passion and compassion and works from a social justice lens that is incredibly important with the material that she teaches.
Alora is catalytic because she doesn't just teach, she sparks students' curiosity and she propels them into deeper engagement with the ideas being taught in the course. Alora is also visionary. She's visionary in terms of the way she refines her methods, the way she incorporates student feedback to innovate her methods. And finally, Alora is collaborative, not only with her students, but with faculty as well as other TAs that she's working with.
Rita really inspires others by being really enthusiastic about what she's teaching. And when a teacher is enthusiastic about what they're teaching, it's really easy for the students to get into that. And so she would just really be excited about teaching us even the smallest thing about, in my case, it was biochemistry. But she would get really excited about that, and then we would get excited about it. And then we eventually looked forward to going to lab, because going to lab is not the most exciting thing in the springtime when everything's super nice out. But she really made it fun, and just her energy and like her kindness towards us.
Pallavi Banerjee has integrated students into internationally known transdisciplinary and community-based research projects. She has ensured that students are integrated into the very same networks and professional organizations that are central to her own career by bringing them to conferences, by recommending them for leadership positions. She has created learning spaces that are anti-racist and marked by deep care and the highest academic standards. And many students that she has mentored have gone on to meaningful positions, both within academia and without.
The thing I admire most about Adela is her ability and willingness and commitment to do truth and reconciliation in education. She's a model for how to do this well as a non-Indigenous educator and ally. She has excellent relationships with Indigenous communities, individuals, and she really has a strong ethic in her work there. And so I think that she's a model for how others can do this well. And a perfect example of that is anytime you see the teepee going up on campus, you'll find Adela somewhere nearby.
PASS program consists of 40 people, led by Steve Mason from the Student Success Center, supported by 4 PASS mentors and 35 undergraduate students from very different disciplines that are supporting all the students across very different programs, from the Haskell, engineering, Faculty of Science, Faculty of Arts. They are supporting the students that are in the high-risk classes, and they're actually preempting the challenges that are in these classes. And on the top of that, they are offering the community where the students can not feel intimidated, where they can feel free to express their way of the learning, and where they are guided in a way to preempt the challenges in those high-risk classes.
Angela exemplifies ahead of tomorrow. She works tirelessly to engage our community and our community agencies. She supports our students through their student journey with caring and dedication and responsiveness. She helps us with our internal faculty culture just through who she is. I'm so grateful for her enthusiasm and her joyful energy and her encouragement. She's such a professional social work role model, and I've learned so much from her leadership, personally, and I know others have too. I'm so delighted to see this magnificent human being be recognized.
Dr. Radwanovich is passionate about teaching and his field. His enthusiasm, which is by the way contagious, makes even complex topics more engaging and accessible. He's super supportive, always ensuring students have the guidance, feedback, and encouragement to succeed. He's also innovative, continuously improving his courses, integrating real-world applications, and use creative teaching methods to make learning more interactive and meaningful.
Doctors Polvey and Peterson are a wonderful team that work together. Sometimes in these very large classes, they teach in a class of about 550 students. And sometimes when you have different instructors in the same class, it can also almost seem like 2 different classes for the students. But what they do is they totally organize together how they're going to teach, what pedagogical practices they're going to utilize, and provide a seamless experience for the students. There's also a laboratory section of the course, and again, that can seem like a totally new course to the students. However, what Lars and Elizabeth do is they provide an experiential learning experience for the students that reinforces what they teach in the lecture section so that it's a seamless experience for the students.
I admire the ENG202 team because they are a caring and mindful team that brought to life a really thoughtful plan to ensure that no one falls through the cracks of the education system. Because the reality is that first year is a struggle. We're thrown into a new environment with new rules, new responsibilities, and for me and a lot of other people, the ENG202 marked a bit of a turning point. It was our first big success in gaining confidence in our ability to solve real engineering problems. So that's why I really hope the Eng202 team gains some recognition for their successes and their innovative course designs so that those successes can be learned from and repeated for many first years to come.